Oh, it was a bit of numbness, really. You just sort of think, he's had so much bad luck along the way. And, once he started on that sprint, oh my heavens, it's unbelievable, but not unbelievable because he's just a maestro in the sprint. And it's just earth shattering for the Isle of Man.
Well, you talk about some of that bad luck there. We know there have been injuries, the illness as well. Did you ever have any doubt that he'd get that record?
I sort of thought, oh, it's Mark, he'll do it. But, with all the bad luck that's gone with it as well, you never know. But yesterday, when you just saw the aerial shot of him weaving in and out, and remember they're going at, I don't know how many miles an hour, but it seemed like 100 miles an hour. But, and he's just weaving in and out, and it's like, he's got wings. It's just amazing.
And of course, every time we see Mark at a race, you see the Manx flags lining the course. He's called the Manx Missile. He really does put the Isle of Man on the map. Just how much does this mean for Manx cycling?
Oh, it's just well, you can imagine if it was Britain or France or anywhere, he's put on a pedestal, and he just, sometimes he comes down to the NSC on a Tuesday night if he's over with his family, and the kids just love him, even the little ones that weren't even born when he started. And it's just great to see. And if there's one thing Mark's good with, and it's kids on bikes, and he just loves it.
And just how much of an impact does that have then on the next generation of Manx cyclists?
Well, terrific impact, I would hope. He inspires sort of anyone from an island to think, well, you don't have to come from a big city or a big country to be a world champion and an Olympic champion. And it's just amazing that he's set the Isle of Man on the world stage.
And Dot, so just be interested to know, was there a moment when you sort of go back all those years, can you pinpoint a moment when you saw Mark coming through the ranks and you thought, hang on a second, this lad's got something special?
I can actually. And the first thing I go back to is the Manchester Youth Tour. We used to have a youth tour right in the centre of Manchester, and we raced in the town. And I remember taking Mark to the line. I can't remember how old he was, but would he be about 13 maybe? And I just sort of stood there and I said to him, what are you going to do today? And he said, I'm going to win. And he did. And it just was that certainty and confidence and just, sheer determination. And the good thing about Mark was that he actually loved riding his bike. It wasn't just a means to an end. He just loved riding his bike and racing his bike, and everything had to be right. So that was the first time I thought, oh, I think this kid may have something.
Yeah. And you say there about he loves riding his bike. It's been well documented, hasn't it? Just the hours and hours and hours of hard work and training he put in to get to the level he's now at.
People don't really, you couldn't comprehend what effort he's put in to the average person. It's he wasn't the best climber, but he had to learn to climb to get over, in the Tour de France. So he's put a lot of hard graft in to make it to where he is today, and to get the record is just the icing on the cake, and so deserved, because when you're at the top of your game, everybody wants a slice off you. The pressure, he's got a family, and I think that's his cling to family that sort of brings him back down to earth. But when he's on a mission to do what he's done, he'll have been absolutely focused, and the work is beyond what anybody can imagine.
Thank you for making it to the end of the Manx Radio newscast. You are obviously someone with exquisite taste. May I politely suggest you might want to subscribe to this and a wide range of Manx Radio podcasts at your favourite podcast provider, so our best bits will magically appear on your smartphone. Thank you.